I know both of us were we had our doubts. We had our questions, and just to call it frankly, we were a little bit skeptical when Mike Bobo was hired for the offensive coordinator job. I don't want people to overreact to the Auburn win because, listen, again, I'm not taking anything away, and I think Gamecock fans, you're tuning in. I said this on the Monday show. I'll say it again. You should be ecstatic. You should be thrilled. You should be happy. You should be soaking this in. You just beat a top 15 team at home. Nobody can take that away from these players, the staff, the fan base, whatever. But not overreacting to the Auburn win. Do I think Auburn was really the 15th best team in the country? No. And I don't want to overreact in making this statement, but Alex, through 4 games, I would argue or ask you, was Mike Bobo the best assistant coaching hire of the offseason? I mean, because I just, yes, the defense was opportunistic Saturday. Yes, they've been, they've played some solid football all season. We've seen the third down percentages and what they've been able to do stopping the opponents. But I just feel like the offense, the improvements the offense has made from last year to this year is the reason this engine is going right now. Again, your offense isn't playing you out of football games. Like, they're giving you a chance. Where I feel like last year, yeah, you had some defensive talent for sure. I mean, again, that was the big, you looked at the defensive stats last year, and they were really misleading because your defense was on the field 35, 36 minutes a game. Now I just feel like with Bobo, with establishing the identity, obviously bringing Colin Hill, that's a big piece of it. Like I said, I would argue, and again, I don't want to overreact because there's a lot of football left to be played. But as of right now, I talked about this when I talked to Eric Kimry last week. I've been pleasantly surprised. I didn't think at any point this season we would be averaging 30 points per game. That to me is astounding. And I don't know, man. I just look at this, and I think as of right now, Bobo, that's got to be looked at as one of the best hires of the offseason by any staff in the country.
I'm going to reserve judgment there because I can't get over
not to overreact,
Florida, but I am pleasantly surprised by and like I know we've talked about this too, but like at the end of the day, for the last 3 years, it hasn't been like world beater recruiting classes, but they've been good recruiting classes, and like I just think we have good players. At the end of the day, and like maybe Colin Hill is a missing piece to that, where it's somebody with a ton of experience that can put the ball where it needs to be put, and I think that has a ton to do with it. I mean, I don't think Mike Bobo is like a bad coach or like a bad hire, but I think he's been a very pleasant surprise.
Yeah. We were skeptical because it's never really worked under Will Muschamp. So, and that was the big question I had in the offseason is Mike Bobo going to be the guy to quote unquote resurrect Will Muschamp's head coaching career? And I would honestly say through 4 weeks, Bobo has been the primary reason that this thing has even clicked to the point that it has.